Chair, cuci mata je. For speaking is accepted, you just say sikat rambut. Rambut is hair. Saya takkan tipu. For formal Malay, saya tidak akan menipu.
Get yours now. China Amir's Learn Malay eBooks. Master Malay language in just a week.
Hi friends, I'm sharing these infos from this website called lonestreet.com. Recently, there was a social media uproar when artist Sharifa Sakina said she would be moving abroad. The reason is that her mental health, such as anxiety and depression, is getting worse as a result of always being viral because things are not right. This case is an example that this mental health problem exists and is not something that is made up. And here's sharing from her Instagram.
Desperate times call for drastic measures. For the past couple of years my life has consisted of visits to different kind of doctors and therapists, lists of medications, including self-medication, and I've been fumbling in darkness over my own actions. I've suffered from heavy depression, anxiety with self-harming behavior, and my world has sometimes been reduced to my room where I've spent days in bed without going up. My anxiety and depression has sometimes been so bad that I've been afraid of my own actions, or actions I might take if I didn't pop my pills. I've been my own greatest danger. Luckily I've had people around me that love me and that has supported me, not to do something I might later would regret. I've prayed to God, and my fitness and workout has helped me ventilate and to release a lot of my stress when my thoughts have been tumbling around. However, sometimes prayers isn't enough, and I've now realized I can't do this fully on my own and I need a change of scenery, which is why I plan to leave Malaysia. I've already informed that I will take a break from acting, and now you know the real reason why. I need a break and I need to focus on my own personal challenges so I hopefully can reach the paradigm shift I'm hoping for. My break doesn't mean that this is the last you've seen from me. I love acting and I plan to come back stronger and fitter than ever.
If you want to know, almost 500,000 Malaysians will have mental health problems by 2020. It's not that. This issue is getting worse because the cost of mental health treatment is not cheap. Try to imagine a counseling session at a private clinic hospital for 30 minutes even reaches room 500, not including the cost of medicine yet. But don't despair, there is still another way. That's why today the admin wants to share a place that offers treatment for mental health problems. The first one. Community Mental Health Center, Mentari. Estimated price of treatment, free for government institution students, government staff, invalid cardholders and government retirees. Apart from the above, 1 ringgit for registration and 5 ringgit per consultation session. Mentari is a health center that accepts walk-in cases for those of you who want to get treatment. Screening tests to determine your level of mental health can also be done here, and you will be taken to see a doctor or counselor if necessary. Treatment at this mental health center is more focused on psychosocial assistance such as counseling and psychotherapy, suitable for those of you who do not want to depend on medications. One more thing, this center is available all over Malaysia, so it's easy if you want to get treatment. Due to the connection between this center and the Ministry of Health, Mentari also accepts cases of patients who have received treatment at government hospitals. What is the best? Mentari provides an employee support program to assist patients who need assistance in finding and placement of jobs with job training activities. Suitable for patients who have severe health problems that it is difficult for them to contribute to society. There is a social enterprise program to help patients in terms of rehabilitation by making handicraft products that can be sold to earn. What is not the best? Not suitable for patients with social anxiety or who are uncomfortable to seek counseling psychotherapy in groups. Second one is government hospital. Estimated price of treatment, 5 ringgit for the charge for each hospital treatment appointment. But for first appointment, it depends on where you get your referral letter. If it's from private clinic, you will be charged 35 ringgit but 5 ringgit if it's from government clinic. In fact, there are many other government hospitals that offer mental health treatment. Refer to the list of government hospitals that have psychiatric clinics if you want to be sure. But you have to remember that the procedure is not like Mentari. You need to get a referral letter first before any treatment appointment can be made. Feel free to go to the health clinic. You have to pay 1 ringgit for registration and explain the problem you are facing. But that's not the only way to get a referral letter. If you have a psychiatrist contact who can confirm your mental health problems, it's also acceptable. What is the best? Cheap treatment prices. Can get a prescription for medicine. What is not the best? Treatment cannot be given to walk-ins. Have to wait a little longer. You have to understand, the government hospital has a lot of patients. Treatment is more focused on medication than psychotherapy. The third one, Psychiatric Clinic, University of Malay Medical Center. Estimated price of treatment, 30 ringgit for the first time registration fee. 15 ringgit for the next treatment appointment. Drug prices are different. Here, the treatment given is more or less the same as the government hospital. The price of treatment is much cheaper than other private hospitals because this place is still funded by the government. For those who have drug abuse problems, it is recommended that you choose University of Malaya Medical Center because there are special sessions for cases. The process to get treatment is the same as a government hospital. Before any treatment is given, a screening test will be conducted to determine your level of mental health. For those who want to get treatment here for the first time, this psychiatric clinic is open every Monday to Friday, from 8:30 am to 11:30 am. However, for follow-up cases, the clinic is open until 5 p.m. Based on the reviews, the doctors here are friendly, so for those who are scared, don't worry, the staff here are good. What is the best? Can walk in and does not need any referral letter. Affordable price. What is not the best? Long waiting time. The fourth one is Selangor Counseling Center. Estimated price is free. The treatment is more focused on face-to-face counseling with registered counselors. Operating at the PKNS complex, Shah Alam, this counseling center is open every Tuesday to Thursday, from 12 noon to 4 p.m. For those who are busy working and only have free time on weekends, it is also open every Saturday and Sunday, from 12 noon to 5 p.m. And, most importantly, you don't need any referral letters, just walk in. Not only that, to make it easier for you to make an appointment with a counselor, this center has an ESI system where you can set the date of the appointment you want. What is the best? It is suitable for you to get advice from professional staff. What is not the best? Need to wait for a long time to get treatment due to lack of staff. The treatment offered may not be enough to help you who have mental health problems. The fifth one is Relate Malaysia. The estimated price of treatments are 120 ringgit for screening test, 45 ringgit for a 50-minute individual therapy session with a trainee, and 150 ringgit for a 50-minute individual therapy session with a psychiatrist. If you have anxiety, difficult to deal with the public, Relate Malaysia may be the right place for you to get treatment. The reason is, the treatment offered is online like a video call with a therapist. Among the treatments offered are screening tests, individual and group therapy sessions, depending on which one you are comfortable with. Often, Relate Malaysia therapists will recommend a form of therapy that is appropriate for your level of mental health problems. For example, like behavioral therapy, cognitive therapy or interpersonal therapy, but there is no coercion in the treatment given. You are free to choose the form of treatment that you feel suits you. Before getting treatment, you are required to take a screening test first. What is the best? The results of the screening test can be used as a referral letter for hospital treatment. No need to waste fuel toll money as you can get treatment online. What is not the best? You cannot get a prescription. The sixth one is Befrienders. The estimated price of treatment is free. Befrienders is a helpline and emotional support service run by volunteers. If you don't feel like you have a place to express your feelings, this platform is very suitable because the Befrienders line is active 24/7. For those who don't really believe in this line works all the time, relax because some people has tried at midnight and there are Befrienders volunteers who pick up the call. Apart from that, you can also contact Befrienders via email. But that is, Depending on the number of cases received, maybe Befrienders will not be able to reply to you immediately as they receive countless number of emails. Befrienders is also available for community outreach services where you can also share your problems face to face. What is the best? Calls to the Befrienders line are free if you use Chelcom, Digi, Maxis, Telecom Malaysia, Time.com, Umobile, Weeb or YTL. However, it is not enough to rely on this platform. Patients still need to seek clinical treatment at the hospital. Plus, the platform provided support line and email, which is not suitable for all patients. The last one is the Help Talk. The estimated prices of treatments are 200 ringgit for a face-to-face therapy session for 1 hour, and 192 ringgit per month for online messaging with a therapist without any limit imposed. Those who feel uncomfortable to open up to strangers through the phone call, it is recommended to try the Help Talk. The concept is the same as any online messaging. Through this platform, you can chat with therapists until you feel relief. That's all. The therapist will usually reply to your chat 2 times a day. You can download the app from Google Play for free. However, this app is only available for Android users. One more thing, before starting the chat, you have to answer a few questions first to make sure your therapist is clear with your problem. What is the best? Subscriptions for online messaging can be cancelled at any time. It is suitable for patients who are more comfortable with one-to-one therapy sessions. What is not the best? It is not suitable for patients who are in an emergency situation. For example, the ones that struggling with suicidal thoughts. Your chat will be slow to reply. Can't get a prescription. Only for Android users. So, for those who feel they need help but don't know where to start, why don't you try to take the test called the Depression Anxiety Stress Scale, DAS. It is a free written screening test to identify a person's level of depression, anxiety and stress. This test can also be used to track our mood and emotions within 2 weeks. Usually, after 2 weeks our emotions will change, but if we still feel sad for a long period of time, there might be something wrong with it. The DAS test is divided into 21 types of questions that can identify whether our mental health is at an acceptable level or needs treatment. But, here's something to emphasize: that DAS test is not a diagnosis. It's not fair. As far as answering a few questions on the internet, we can determine whether we are suffering certain mental health issues because our minds are far more complicated. So, please don't self-diagnose. One more thing, if the results of this DAS test show that your mental health level is in a serious condition, severe and extremely severe, you can take further action and go to the hospital to confirm your true condition. But if you are lazy to answer questions or not sure with the decision to go straight to the place that the admin has listed above, it won't be a problem. Please help. Take care.
Cuci mata je. For speaking is accepted, you just say sikat rambut. Rambut is hair. Saya takkan tipu. For formal Malay, saya tidak akan menipu.
Get yours now. Tina Amir's Learn Malay eBooks. Master Malay language in just a week.